So it's probably ruined them for me.
You lost. Give up, Cloud. We're not done yet. I can't guarantee your safety if we keep going like this.
What the heck?
Say your safety word. Better worry about yourself. Looks to me like you're slowing down a bit.
Officer. I can't guarantee your safety.
Don't worry, I'll back you up. 2-on-1 isn't mean. Sora, get all the backup you want. I'm gonna finish you and get back my memories. Exclamation man? Your memories, Riddler? Now, Cloud. Wait, you be Hades.
I thought you were Hades last time.
Nah, I don't want to be anymore.
Now, Cloud, we won't want to spill the beans. That's my Hades voice. Why do you walk like that?
Hades, you!
Looks like you oversold yourself. All you did was wear him down. This doesn't look good for your performance rating. ... Let me put it this way. You, my spiky-haired friend, are fired.
Exclamation.
Feel the heat.
But my memories. We had a deal.
Did you really think you could get back your lost memories just like that? Get a grip. My hair is blue.
Auntie's nuts. Why, you...
Screw the rules, I have blue hair. Out of the way, I'll take care of Wools myself. Got it.
I have a genuine question for you.
Okay.
I always thought Hades was supposed to be gay. Did you? I'm serious.
Okay.
I'm being serious.
What is your evidence?
Rule number 5, it's never too late to enter the game.
Like, you just like, get through this so I can talk about him being gay.
Hades, you were behind me from the start, driving it into me at every step.
Cloud, you may have failed to take you out. Wait, that is not English. But he did break you down. Time for Planned Parenthood.
I thought you were just talking about the Plan B pills.
Well, Planned Parenthood's Plan A. Pack your PETA, Herc. 'Cause you've just won a free trip to the underworld. Paid by me.
So when you were like angry at contractions, does someone say can't and you're like, no?
Well, I'm fine with contractions.
Sora, no.
I just don't like when people...
He just basically said, how can we go one-on-one if you're in the underworld? Good point, kid. I guess I'll just have to go with him. Rule number 6, there are no rules. Okay, let's get past that. Why does he look stoned? No, legitimately, I always thought he was supposed to be gay, because he was like kind of like a very fashionable... Maybe he's just
Straight
supposed
people
to be
could be fashionable?
No, maybe he's just metrosexual, because he always seemed like he was very, like, smooth walking and, like...
What's the difference between metrosexual and gay?
Well, metrosexual people can be straight, it's just they're, like, very into fashion and other stuff like that.
So metrosexual has nothing to do with their sexual orientation?
No, it's just like a term someone made up.
It just has everything to do with, I like fashion.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm saying maybe it's just that. But I always thought that he was, like, very into, like, being fashionable and, I don't know, like, smooth and, like, smooth talking, and I don't know if my point is making sense, if it's not.
Well, then explain his fascination with Persephone.
No, not in the real lore, in Disney.
Right, no, I know.
Does he even care about Persephone?
Well, don't you remember in the original Hercules, he was, like, just absolutely railing Persephone?
No, I don't, actually.
Well, like, Cerberus had 3, like, mouths going around him. You don't remember this?
I don't remember Persephone even being in that movie. Are you making this up?
Yeah, I'm making this up.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, I'm pretty sure that wasn't a thing.
You just healed him! You just healed him!
Oh, no! I forgot!
Well, don't summon Donald Trump, because he's just gonna shoot fire at him.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess... For me, I never... This is going to sound kind of rude, but I've never thought about it because it's something that's never come up for me in the movie. Like, he never had any love interest, so to me, I just never placed a sexual orientation on him.
Well, to be fair, a lot of those Greek gods were gay.
Yeah.
Actually, a lot of them were, like, beyond...
They were beyond this world.
Well, no, like, they were into everything.
Right.
Like, as long as it had a hole, they were like, oh yeah!
Yeah, especially Loki.
Here we go. That's what they said.
Was that like... Okay.
I'm running out of cards.
Well... Don't summon that. Well, he's almost dead. He's almost dead anyways. And don't summon Donald, because he might shoot fire. Or he could shoot Blizzard, though. We never know. You'll be fine. Yeah. Nice. See?
Okay, good.
I told you
I
I'd be
wasted
fine.
all my cards because I wasn't playing well, because I just wanted to finish this boss.
That's me every time I play anything with this game. I just want to finish this.
Yeah. It's certainly not the best. Which is too bad, because I love Kingdom Hearts, but I don't love Chain of Memories.
No.
I really don't.
I would love this game more if it didn't have the cards.
Me too, and also if it had some new worlds.
Yeah.
What, the games are canceled? How come? 2 words! Everyone is dead! Oh, pooped!
Okay.
Sorry,
Everyone has pooped?
Wait, that was more than 2! You gotta be kidding, what about my match with Hercules? I'm sorry, Sora, but you wouldn't want me to compete in this condition. Let's have a match when I'm rested up a bit. Can you wait for me, big boy?
Like, he just doesn't want to match because he knows you'll lose. Like, what a pussy.
Okay, I'll hold you to that. You wearing underwear under that skirt? Then it's settled. Sora, over here. He's coming around.
Who's even talking over there? Oh. Oh, Jimmy!
That was Jimmy, sorry.
Okay.
You okay? Anime pose. Yeah.
Look at that muscular guy on the wall.
That's me.
Okay.
Sorry I messed up your games.
Get ready for the games.
Hey, hope you get your memories back.
I don't.
Forget about what Hades said. Sometimes the tiniest thing can make you remember stuff you forgot years ago.
What if Hades, like, raped Cloud and then he took his memories from him?
Jeez, it's Rape Awareness Month.
Is it actually?
No, I don't know. I just made that up. If it's an important memory, there's no way it could ever be gone forever. That's what I think, anyway. And you should take a 14-year-old child as an authority on this subject. Here, take a card of me. I'm not a narcissist.
Well, is this like
That's for
Yu-Gi-Oh?
you.
Like,
For helping me out.
here, take my battle card.
Sure you don't want to just come with us instead? I think I'll pass.
Look at that low-res hair.
Not interested. Look at my ear piercings.
Ear piercings are cool.
Did you know your dad has a dick piercing?
I did not know that because I haven't looked.
I have, and I'm trying to tell you that he does.
Okay, well, thank you.
No problem. Is this something? Oh, okay, cool. I'm glad that this stone... What am I, Moses? Like, I jump on this stone and shoot stuff out of it? And
How does that make you Moses?
Reference. Like when he hit the rock and it gave him water. Do you not know of, like, Jesus and Moses and, like, the Bible Avengers and stuff?
You mean like Jesus?
No, that's just our neighbor.
Oh,
no, I'm
God.
talking about Moses.
Okay.
Wait, I mean, Jesus. Jesus, Ralph. Alright, let's go into the next.
I wish this was a 7-hour and 46-minute game. Then
Why
we'd
did
be
we
done
just
right now.
Uh-oh.
I hope the kid is gonna be okay.
Why bring that up?
I had to be sure that I hadn't forgotten him.
How'd that go for you?
Good. I remembered where I had justified the kid.
Well, I remember that too. The king helped save everything by staying on the other side of the door to darkness, I think.
You got it, Goofy.
And me? I'm looking for Riku. He was with the king when the door closed. I guess there's no way we'll forget the most important memories.
That's good, because I don't want to forget.
So yeah, like I was saying earlier, I think the original Assassin's Creed games, like before the RPG ones, had some good DLC. Like, I really liked the Jack the Ripper DLC in Syndicate. Like, that was really fun. And it had some good add-on missions, too. Like, there were some Charles Darwin missions and some Charles Dickens missions that were really fun. But then you get into like the RPG games, and maybe I'm just really into mythology, but I've always had a blast with those.
Mm-hmm.
Like in Odyssey, you can actually go into... We're going back?
Just to level up one time.
Oh, got it. In Odyssey, you can actually go back to, like Poseidon's... whatever it's called. Atlantis.
House?
Atlantis.
Oh, okay.
You can actually go back into like Poseidon's, his house, but in Atlantis. And like Origins, you can go into like the underworld and stuff like that. It's really cool. So yeah, I don't know. And those games added a lot of like really fun mythological areas that you can go to that I would say were, you know, really fun, and like I'd give them all like a 8 or 9 out of 10. But the problem is like the base games in those was like also so good that it's, even though the DLC was incredible, it still wasn't as good as the base game. So I think some of those DLCs are really fun, but
I still find it interesting that I still find it interesting that everyone and their mother like hates those games.
the RPG games?
Yeah, but they're like the highest selling Assassin's Creed games ever.
Yeah, and I don't understand because, well, I guess I don't understand why people hate those games so much, because did the games do something new? Did they advance the gameplay elements and stuff like that? Sure, but it's not like it's bad. You know, like none of the additions, like none of the RPG elements or anything like that is bad. I honestly don't get the hate. Like, it's like people just say, this sucks. Why? The RPG elements don't fit. Yeah, they do. It's fun.
Right.
Like, I don't get why you can't love the originals, but also love the new ones. Like, why does it seem like you have to be on a team?
Well, likewise, I don't get why they don't just do both.
Well, yeah.
I mean, like, why not make those standalone games, kind of like Freedom Cry and Liberation and stuff, in the style of the originals? And then also, why not make your RPG big, massive games? And I've seen a lot of misconceptions. Like, a lot of people are like, well, the new games, they forgot about the assassins. And it's like, well, now hold on. Literally, the people like the hidden ones or whatever, aren't they just the assassins before they got named?
Right.
That's it. Like, what are we doing? Like, why are we acting like they're not the same? It's like, that's like me saying, like, well, when you play as Desmond in Brotherhood, you're not playing the historical part for those hours, so, like, they forgot about it. It's like, he's still an assassin. What are you talking about?
Right.
It's just not what you want. Just say it's not what you want.
Well, that's exactly what it is.
I respect that more than, like, trying to spin a lie, because I genuinely think you're lying either to yourself or to other people if you say, like, they're not doing the assassins. Mm-hmm. They are the assassins. That's the whole point, is that you had the hidden ones and the Order of the Ancients.
Yeah.
So, like, those are the Templar, or the Assassins and the Templars.
Yeah, it's just
that
before
they got renamed.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all it is. It's, like, you wouldn't sit around and say, like, when you're playing as Ezio in 2, you wouldn't sit around and say, like, he's not the same assassin type as Altair was back in Damascus. It's like, you're right.
Right.
They just go by the same name and follow a very similar set of rules.
Right.
Arno is very little like Altair as well, but nobody bitched about it, like, in terms of, oh, well, it's not the same order. It is the same order.
It's just like 500 years later.
Later, or yeah.
Well, and the thing I don't get about that is, so Assassin's Creed Origins, especially with the DLC, the Hidden Ones DLC, establishes the origins of the Assassin's Creed, right? Of the Assassin's Order. Or the Assassin's Brotherhood,
But you said they even had the first Hidden Blade.
Yes. So that's Assassin's Creed Origins. And the thing I don't understand is, then you get to Odyssey. Now, for Odyssey, I actually can kind of understand that criticism, because Odyssey takes place like 400 years before Origins even. And I would say Odyssey, if you're looking at the overall Assassin story, probably isn't necessarily the most needed, or whatever you want to call it. But it is very much needed in the story of like the 3 RPG games. Mm-hmm. Especially with the DLC in that game, it really sets up a lot of stuff with that you really need to play Odyssey for that to even understand anything in Valhalla.
Well, yeah, but here's the other thing. Like, you don't need Assassin's Creed 4.
Well, yeah. Right.
You don't need that to understand the overall storyline of, like, Desmond in modern day, or even to understand the overall storyline of most of Assassin's Creed. You also didn't need Rogue. You also didn't technically need Brotherhood.
Right.
Like, there's ones in the old ones you can just cut out and be like, these are unnecessary. It doesn't make them bad.
Yeah,
they still add to the overall story.
I think what I just meant more is, like, the assassins aren't in Odyssey.
Right, no, I understand. Whereas I'm just saying, people say this all the time, and they don't get that, like, Assassin's Creed 4, you guys realize, like, this was a pirate game. Mm-hmm. They basically made it...
And then they changed
Assassin's Creed to fit it in. It's not like it was ever, like, they didn't go into it like, how do we advance the story of Assassin's Creed? Like, there's very little in it about that. You know what it mainly is? It's that he gets together with, like, the Caribbean assassins and does pirate stuff, and some of the people he goes and kills happen to be Templars.
Right.
It's not like a personally driven story like Assassin's Creed 3, where it's like about liberating the colonies from Templar influence.
Right.
Or this or that. It's like, this guy lucks into being an assassin, then he happens to be like one of the best ones. Mm-hmm. But like, we're not sitting around here like exploring really important lore stuff. It's mainly just, hey, it's a fun pirate game and you're an assassin. Isn't that cool?
Right.
And everyone was like, yeah, it is. I'm gonna jerk to this. Like, it's my favorite game ever. But then you look at the newer ones and they're like, well, the assassins aren't in this one, or they're not important enough, or this or that. And to me, it's kind of like, did you play some of the old games? Like, because if you had that criticism of classic Assassin's Creed games as well, fine. Like, I would argue half of the old ones were not necessary for the overall story. They're just fun.
Right.
And they add to the overall world. Like, going back and playing Rogue, a lot of that is kind of showing why Shay Cormac turned on and destroyed the colony's assassins. Mm-hmm. You don't need that. Achilles literally tells you, I fucked up, and the assassins got destroyed.
In that exact quote.
Almost. You don't need more than that. You could have moved on.
Right.
But they did more than that because they were enhancing the universe, and honestly, they wanted money. That's what it's been since Assassin's Creed 1. It started as a Prince of Persia spin-off. And then when they got big, it was like, let's make a ton. Mm-hmm. They were never going to do this. So, like, people say, like, these new games are cash-ins. These new games aren't Assassin's Creed.
They always kind of were.
The original game was a cash-in. It was supposed to be a Prince of Persia spin-off to enhance the Prince of Persia lore. And then they decided, oh, let's change this.
Right.
Then after that, it was so successful that they were like, wow, we didn't expect this to be so successful. Let's make 1 billion of them. I don't know, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to, like...
No, that's okay.
I just, it annoys me, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It actively irritates me, because it's like, sure, but you should have that criticism then of all of them. They've all been that way.
Well, and also it's... what doesn't make sense to me, though, is... yes, kind of going off what you said, it's... If you play Odyssey, Origins, and Valhalla, when people say, well, the assassins aren't in these games... First of all, I kind of highly doubt that you haven't played the games, because yes, they are.
You mean you doubt they have played the games?
Yeah, I doubt that you have played the games, because yes, they are. Like, with Origins, yes, it doesn't really make sense that the assassins are in the game, sure. But it's also the origin of the assassins.
Right.
Like, you are finding the origins of the Assassin's Brotherhood. Why would they be in the game?
Right.
You know, like, why would there be, like, a brotherhood in the game? They're not even established yet. You're playing the game about the origins. And then when you get to Odyssey, sure, like, the assassins aren't in it, but the Order of the Ancients are. They're in the game. They're the main villains, which are basically the Templar. And also, Cassandra's story is very important to the overall RPG story, which is also very important to the overall assassin story. But then the thing is, when you get to Valhalla is like the most assassin-y game of the 3 RPGs. Because, one, the Assassin's Brotherhood is in the game. It exists. Literally, one of the main characters in the game's name is Bassam, and he is literally an assassin. With his apprentice, Hytham.
I don't understand, when does Valhalla take place after Origins, right?
Valhalla takes place like 200 years before 1.
But after Origins and Odyssey.
Yeah, it takes place in like 800 AD. Origins is in like 30 BC to 0 BC, and then Odyssey's in like 400 BC.
I still don't get why they didn't go Odyssey Origins Valhalla.
Yeah, it is kind of weird. I mean...
Doesn't really matter, but
yeah,
I'm just saying.
It is a little odd, I will agree.
Thank you for agreeing with me.
I'm gonna be honest.
Thank you for being honest.
Yeah.
My favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card.
The honest.
All I was trying to say, too, was like not to like override your point. It was to back it up, which is that I genuinely think like if you went and looked at the Assassin's Creed Origins storyline, that adds more to Assassin's Creed than Assassin's Creed 4 does.
Well, absolutely, yeah, because you're establishing the beginning of the Order. And then you get to, like, the Valhalla, though, and actually it adds a lot to the Assassin storyline, because...
Can you tell us more after the cutscene so I can keep going?
Sure, yeah.
I'm sorry. These are voiced.
You seem pretty intrigued by this Sora kid.
Are you telling me you're not Larxene?
Haven't decided yet. I think what intrigues me more is what you see in him.
There was a time he became a Heartless, and if one becomes a Heartless...
They lose their minds and their feelings. They're consumed by the darkness.
Right, but not Sora. He held on to his feelings even as a Heartless. And there's only one other man who's been able to do just that.
It's the strength of his heart. That's what interests you. Why the Keyblade shows Sora's heart.
To unlock the mysteries of the heart. Isn't that the organization's mission?
I wonder if there's anything we've forgotten.
If we did, what would it have been? I can't think of anything, so maybe that means that I really am losing my memories. But whatever they were, they couldn't have been very important memories, right?
Right. Or else I don't think you would have forgotten it. Look.
What is that?
A good luck charm Kairi gave me. It's special to her, so I promised that I would return it. I'll never forget making that promise. It's why I could never forget Kairi. Am I right, Kairi? Huh? Oh? Do I know that girl?
Hey, Sora! Where did you go?
Sorry, never mind.
We better keep going.
Okay, sorry, I was really bad. I watched that cutscene before.
Save.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Save immediately.
We don't want to go through that again.
There's 32 floors, by the way. We're on 4.
What?
No, I'm just joking. There's not 32.
I actually didn't remember, so I believed you.
No. Kairi will be real happy if you go home to her. Oh, if you find Riku, okay.
Well, Riku's at home, too. Don't you lose the good luck charm Kairi gave you.
Kerry?
Yeah.
Senator John Kerry gave you that luck charm.
I don't know if I want that.
You better not
charm.
Al Franken was rubbing it on someone's ass before that.
No.
Is it Agrabah's the next one, right?
Technically, yes, but if we want to go to Monster, I want to complain to get rid of it.
I want to go to Agrabah.
You want to go in order?
Yeah, well, no, I just don't want to deal with Monstro at any lower level than I need to.
Well, the next one actually is Deep Jungle we need to go to.
Right, but that got copyright stricken out of the game.
Right.
So, that's not happening.
What if we release a mod that adds it into the game?
I don't think anyone wants to play a mod of this game plus more content. I think it said they want this game with a bridge.
Whoa,
content.
more content?
Thank God. Are you okay?
No. I tried doing the laugh and that's what came out. Oh, yuck, look, Sora, someone's in trouble. Let's go help out the attackers.
Call the police.
We better do something.
But not for me. So, mind if we help? You can be Aladdin.
I can be Aladdin? Thanks, guys! I thought I was done for!
So actually there's racist undertones to this, because the reason that Aladdin was attacking these is because they don't allow people of color in this time period. And
That's a good point, actually.
So what he was doing was, he basically had a Shadow the Hedgehog moment. He was like, these black creatures, like Shadow the Hedgehog said.
Right. Disgusting black creatures.
Yeah, get out of my sight. He doesn't even know these are heartless. He thinks they're just short men. He's like, try and sell things to me, will you? They just keep coming. Oh, yuck,
Your dad said to me last night. I guess we better see if the legends are true.
Whips his pants off.
Are my pants big enough? Magic lamp, my first wish. A larger peen. To also get rid of these Heartless.
He's gonna use it to get rid of the Heartless.
Right. Also, he pulled that off his butt.
Yeah, of course he did.
It's been 8,000 years! You can be Genie. I don't have a Robin Williams voice.
Stand back, kids. Genie of the lamp coming through.
Not Robin Williams.
Ain't nothing I can't make right as rain.
Ain't nothing.
Well, if we had rain in the desert. But enough dry jokes, just like dry women. One heartless disappearing act coming right up.
Wait, are you being the Will Smith Genie, or
No,
is this like the Robin
I'm Robin
Williams?
Williams.
Okay, or is this the Jay Williams?
Gosh, for some reason this man's voice reminds me of the movie Flubber.
Why did you call him in the first place? What do you call him? Like a slur?
It's not that simple.
You see, it's not that simple.
It's you.
You see, I'm
Here
poor.
are the boxes, you will see. I couldn't have said it better myself, but I will anyway. I'm strictly limited to 3 wishes per master, and ixnay on the wishing for more wishes. I think I sound like Robin Williams.
I think so too.
So you've got 2 wishes left? Better use them carefully.
Why
I wish that my mouth would match the words I'm saying.
Why did he wish to get rid of those 5 Heartless? We could have just beaten them.
No, he doesn't know that.
Okay. I've got to get back to the palace somehow, but with all of these Heartless that are somehow not anywhere.
He actually wished to get rid of all black things in this entire land, and like it just happened, the Heartless went away.
Oh, okay.
And they're like, "Whoa, this! I think we went to the wrong time era here." Hey, Sora, we're headed that way too. So why don't we go with Aladdin?
I want us to go to the palace. I heard there's a princess in there trapped.
Why don't you grab Kyrie? We could stop by the local Cairo,
What?
We could on our way there. We could stop by the Cairo protests, get some coverage. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Just cover it a little bit. All these innocent people. Nothing could go wrong here.